They call him the Crooked Man, not the poem, not the myth, but for me he's the only way to describe what I encountered that night. As an officer for the London police force, I've seen my fair share of darkness, from tragic suicides to bizarre accusations of goblins snatching children. The job never fails to test my sanity, but nothing prepared me for the call that would haunt me long after. A week or two after Valentine's Day, I was dispatched for a wellness check on a 79-year-old woman named Mrs. Evelyn Grant. Her neighbor hadn't heard from her in weeks. Evelyn was active for her age, always greeting neighbors on her way home. When she stopped, concern naturally led to a call for help. The smell hit me like a wall. Covering my nose and mouth, I pushed open the door, determined to find her. There she was, in a large armchair, lifeless. Initially, I thought she had passed naturally, but then I noticed the empty pill bottles scattered around the kitchen. Evelyn had lost her husband 3 years earlier. Being alone, especially around Valentine's Day, had taken its toll. It was clear she had overdosed. After confirming her death, I was about to leave when something caught my eye. I had checked the bathroom earlier, making sure everything was in order. But now, the door was creaking open as if inviting something or someone inside. There he stood, the Crooked Man, tall, unnaturally thin and motionless. My heart pounded as I faced the unknown. I mustered the courage to speak, my voice barely a whisper. "Sir, please turn around slowly so I can see your face." But he remained still, like a statue. Then, a sound, deep cracking like celery breaking under pressure. I watched in horror as his neck twisted, his head turning upside down while his body remained eerily still. His eyes were voids of emotion and his smile stretched unnaturally from ear to ear. Before I could react, the door slammed shut, sealing our fates. Shaking, I fled the scene, radioing in for backup. When the cleanup crew arrived, they found nothing unusual in the bathroom, just splintered wood and remnants of chaos. They couldn't explain the strange occurrences. To them, it was just another broken home. But I knew what I'd seen. Since that night, I couldn't shake the feeling that the Crooked Man was stalking me. Every time I responded to a death call, I heard that deep cracking noise and saw him out of the corner of my eye. It's like he's a shadow, feeding off the sorrow and death that surrounds him. No matter how many times I try to move forward, he's always there, lurking in the darkness. The Crooked Man isn't just a figment of fear or a myth. He's a manifestation of the darkness that hides in every corner, every unspoken sorrow. And as long as there are shadows, he will always be there, reminding me that sometimes the real horror lies within.